Welcome, Crusader fans, to another edition of the Valpo Coaches Show. Joining me today, men's basketball assistant coach Luke Gore. Luke, thanks for joining me this afternoon.
Great to be here, Aaron. I'm really excited to talk with you and talk about our team.
Well, just first off, in the early going this year, you've had some ups and some downs, like any team trying to find their way in the early part of the season. What so far to this point in the year have you seen that really stands out as being successful for the team so far?
I think we've performed very well at home. We've had some great challenges on the road, and that's what you look for in the non-conference. You want teams that can challenge you and that can get you better, and we've had that, and I think our team is starting to come together and execute better together, and we're excited about the future.
On the flip side, obviously there have been some negatives, some losses in the early going, some performances that haven't been quite up to the standard you want them to be at. What, in terms of on the court, have you seen that the team can get better at to this point?
You know, we have veterans, we have new guys, we have a lot of different mixes that we have to get better at. We have to get where our guys can blend a little bit better, and they've done a great job at it, and they're continuing to do better. And our execution is continuing to get better with the new guys and the old guys, because now it's not really new guys and old guys. We've got a whole team now, and we're excited about the future games. And anytime you schedule, you want to schedule tough non-conference opponents so you're ready for the regular season conference slate, and that's what we've done, and we're excited about the future.
You talked about the different lineups, blending new guys with the veterans coming back. And this year's been kind of different because you haven't gotten all your new guys in at once. You had Jordan Coleman, Vashil Fernandez both come in right at the beginning of the season. You had Bobby Capobianco, who played the 2 exhibition games but then missed the first few games of the year due to the hernia. You have Lavonte Dority, who still isn't eligible yet, will be eligible at the end of the first semester. What kind of challenges does it present when you're trying to blend new guys in but you can't blend them in all at the same time?
Good question, Aaron. They present great challenges for us. We have a lot of guys that can play, and that gives us depth at many positions, all positions, which we're not always accustomed to. So we're looking forward to having all the guys for the depth that it brings. And we have a great group of guys that get along great, and their chemistry is great. So they're going to work hard, and whoever works hard, blends well together, is going to play for that segment of the time. And it could be different from game to game, different from segment to segment in an individual game. So the added depth is really a positive, and especially when you have the character and the type of chemistry that our guys have.
I mentioned in the last question Lavonte Dority. Crusader fans haven't gotten the chance to see him on the court yet. A mid-year transfer last year from South Florida. He'll be eligible, as I said, at the end of the first semester. How is he going to make the team better, both in terms of what he himself brings skill-wise to the team, and then how his presence will allow others' roles to adjust maybe into their more natural positions?
I can speak for the coaching staff and the other players. We're all very excited for Lavonte to get eligible. We're looking forward to him to be on the court with our guys. He blends in practice great from point guards to centers, and he can play multiple positions, not only the point guard but the 2-guard position. He's very physical, very strong. He can shoot the ball a little bit. He passes the ball extremely well, and he has a great emotions. He plays with great emotions, and we're really looking forward to all the guys just blending together, and that added depth is really going to help us, and he's going to help us win a lot of games.
A couple of the setbacks this year so far have come on the road. You had the tough road loss at Nebraska, and then you went down to St. Louis, the A-10 favorites. Tough environment down there. What has the team learned from those 2 games that'll help you going forward? A number of road tests left in the non-conference. You got Missouri State, Oakland, Murray State, New Mexico. And then also, once you get to league season, you know there's never any easy road games in the Horizon League. So what has the team learned from those 2 road performances that's going to help them down the line on the road?
Both Nebraska and St. Louis, they play very good defense. They're very fundamentally sound. They do a lot of good things. They stick together. They guard the basket extremely well. They're very physical. So against teams like that, you have to execute. You have to be strong in your screens and handling the ball. And they taught us that lesson that we have to be physical. We have to execute to get good looks. And sometimes we didn't do that as well as we could against strong physical teams like that. And we're excited about how that has helped us improve, and we look forward to getting back out there and showing that improvement.
And one final question, obviously high expectations for this year, picked as the preseason favorites after winning the regular season last year. But also, it's always good to look to the future a little, and you have a highly touted group of 5 freshmen, incoming freshmen, signed last month. Jabril Adekoye, Nick Davidson, Alec Peters, Lexus Williams, and Clay Yeo. And these are all guys, you look just over the last couple of weeks, you look at some of the performances they've put up. Adekoye, 33 points and 21 rebounds in a high school game. Nick Davidson had one game, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 steals. Another game, he went 20 of 21 from the free throw line. Alec Peters had a 40-point game actually on the day that we announced his signing here at Valpo. Lexus Williams had a career-high 33-point game and was also named Southtown Star Player of the Week after averaging 26 points per game over his team's first 3 games. Clay Yeo had a 31-point game. I mean, these guys just on and on, great performances in the early going of the season. And how excited as a program and as a coaching staff are you looking forward to these guys coming in next year and being able to work with these 5 guys for 4 years and kind of help keep the standard of where Crusader basketball should be?
Very good. All 5 of our recruits are not only good basketball players, but they're great human beings and great guys that help their teammates out, that help other people in the community. If you look at all their extracurricular activities, you can see them helping many people, not just on the team, but doing extra things as, you know, helping other teams, helping other students. They're just great guys. And as a group, they all know each other pretty well. They all get along great. They all call each other and communicate with each other a lot. So we're very excited about the chemistry that they bring in, and that's how we build teams here at Valpo. We have great chemistry guys that want to work hard, that want to work as a team, and all 5 guys can do that. And we're very pleased with how they've started their senior years in high school, and just extremely excited about the kind of character that we're bringing to Valparaiso with those 5 guys. And you know, the best thing is they're all local kids, basically. With Nick being from Andrean, just down the road, from Clay being from Triton, just down the other way. Lexus is from Marist High School, which is just outside Chicago, and Jabril's from Andrews High School, just outside Chicago, and Alex is from Washington High School, that's just outside Peoria. So they're all within a range, and they're going to have a lot of their high school fans come to our games next year, and the locals will really love watching these guys play because they have a lot of passion and they play the game the right way.
Well, thank you, Coach Gore, for joining me here on the Coaches Show today. Always good to visit with a member of the men's basketball staff, so thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. You're doing a great job, Aaron.
A reminder, Crusader fans, a number of ways you can follow the Crusader men's basketball team. Social media, on Twitter, follow @Valpo Basketball. On Facebook, like Valpo Men's Basketball. For all home games, you can hear the games on the Valpo Sports Radio Network, watch the non-ESPN games online on the Horizon League Network for free, or always visit ValpoGameDay.com, live interactive chat along with video and live stats. And on the road, the Valpo Sports Radio Network's always there as well for all your Crusader basketball needs. For assistant coach Luke Gore, I'm Aaron Leavitt. Until next time, go Crusaders.